What is up, you freaky folks? My name is Nick. Welcome to my channel, where I cover all things horror. Whatever you're watching, I'm making videos about. And if you're a horror fan, you're definitely familiar with Blumhouse Productions. They have been running the game in the horror world for the last decade, with the Insidious franchise, the Halloween reboot, and movies that I would consider to be modern classics like Sinister, Oculus, and Get Out. Their TV division has already been hard at work over at HULU with the Into the Dark series, but they've also partnered with Amazon Prime to bring us Welcome to the Blumhouse, a collection of 4 original horror films to stream this October. That's a Halloween treat I can get behind. Black Box is a psychological thriller starring Mamadou Ati as a man recovering from a car accident that took the life of his wife and left him with amnesia. He tries to carry on for his daughter but has trouble figuring out who he is. After learning of an experimental treatment a doctor is conducting on memory recovery, our main character decides to give it a shot. Guess how well that goes. I want to talk about the format of this movie real quick because it's technically a TV movie. While the world of streaming has drastically changed the way we view content, Netflix is regularly reminding me that direct-to-TV quality is still very much a thing. I'm telling you, it's like they want to be the Lifetime channel sometimes. Like, why? But I'd say that Into the Dark installments also feel very TV movie. Black Box, on the other hand, kind of feels a little bit more cinematic. Not something I would pay to see in a theater, to be honest, but it's definitely of the quality that I expect streaming movies to be. The acting is mostly okay. I think Mamadou Ati has some strong moments, but also some stiff ones. The little girl who plays the daughter is very fast and snappy as this precocious kid, but she also displays the loss her character is supposed to feel. Unsurprisingly, Felicia Rashad gives probably the best performance as the doctor, who I would say has the most convincing to do. While the film does feel long at first, I was like, does this really need to be an hour and 40 minutes? Prove it to me! About halfway through, the plot shifts and it really picks up the pace, and you'll probably figure out what's going on before the movie actually gets there, but I'll admit it took me by surprise, and I very much liked it. I regularly complain that streaming movies really don't go far enough, but this one definitely feels like a full movie. I do have some bad news for you fellow horror fans though, because the horror elements in this movie, they're quite light. The plot is made up of these scenes where our character sinks into his subconscious to retrieve his memories, and he ends up encountering these faceless creatures that are twisting their limbs around like professional contortionists. It's very Blumhouse, but not scary like the best of Blumhouse. Side note, if your subconscious is mostly a 3-ring circus, you might want to look into meditation. I'm gonna give Black Box a 3 out of 5. I really enjoyed this concept, and I like thrillers that play around with the inner workings of the human brain, and I also like the way it touched on the ethics of technology and the way that it should be used today. I don't want to get into the details and spoil anything, but I liked what was going on in that second half, and I appreciated that it had a mature ending and it didn't devolve into a bad Blumhouse horror movie. Although at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough of a horror film in those creepy parts to really satisfy my craving. What did you guys think of Black Box? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you mark spoilers in case you do want to get into that good stuff. The next Welcome to the Blumhouse movie is The Lie, which is already on Amazon Prime, so you know that review is coming next. Feel free to follow me on Instagram if you're interested, subscribe to my channel if you're interested, and hit that bell so you don't miss any creepy content. I haven't even gotten the chance to thank you guys for pushing me over 500 subscribers, and I'm now almost at 550. So thank you guys so much. You are killing it. You are making my day, especially around Halloween season. This is just so great and so fun. I hope you're having fun too. Thank you so much for spending time during October with me. That is it for this video, but I won't stop you from watching another.